Hello Sagittarius and welcome to your February 2025 reading. So, I meditated on your energy and what Spirit wanted to talk to you about. The first card that came out, we have the Sun. So that's beautiful. So you come in the month excited, happy, maybe some good things are happening, but there you are in the fire. So you're comfortable with it. Under it, I had the Eight of Pentacles. So this is really like, there I am, grounded, growing, investing myself, doing in the action of the concrete. So this is a beautiful entry into this month. Then we have the Hermit and the Knight of Wands. And this is funny because they're two completely different characters. One is sound, réfléchi, he'll think about what he's going to do, what's the next step. He's going to feel his soul. He's going to let himself be guided by his inner light. His wand is guided by that light, by his spiritual light, and the white beard tells us that he is wise in his age and all of this. And then you have the Knight of Wands, that is in the here and now, spontaneous. This is what I like, this is what I want, and I'm going for it. We have two different energies here. So there might be a contrasting decision that you're going to do, because under that I have death. So here I would say, okay, something that's going to provoke a big transformation in you. And it might be spontaneous. But since the Hermit is there, it gives an anchor to the spontaneity. Then it just becomes the courage to do it. The courage to transform something. And then at the end of the month, I have Strength in reverse with the Magician. So if it would have been like this, I would have been like, wow, what are you going to do this month? The two characters with the infinity symbol on their head, right there. But as we have a very contrasting energy there, we have it at the end of the month. Magician is in complete control with his knowledge of how the universe works. And he's ready to bring as above, so below, with his arms like this, as above, so below. And all his elements are ready on the table, and so on. Huge manifestation. But here, in strength, where it would be, the part of us that is connected with the higher realms, our higher ego, higher self, call it like you want, that is being overtaken by the animalistic ego, by the reactionary self, the one that reacts, the one that wants, but from base compensations for lacks or traumas or desires that are purely in the moment or in reaction for something, not inspirational of the higher self. So I would watch this month. You seem to have a lot of energy and a capacity to manifest something. So make sure that it comes from your higher self. Let's clarify. Okay. I call upon the divine. I call upon the light. I call upon the Holy Spirit. Help me clarify this reading for Sagittarius for the month of February 2025. February 2025. One more time. time. Okay, so let's look at the sun here. Ooh, all right. So the sun, we have the lovers and the high priestess in reverse. So the lovers, again, we have this decision here, an inspiration, something clear, maybe something from your solar plexus here that you want to express, that you've always wanted to do since childhood or whatever. But there's something that needs to be understood or heard from your high priestess that is not accessible right now. And here we have the Page of Cups with it. So an offer, something you love, something that you want to present or that you're receiving, that is putting you in this position where, you can grow it. But there's something that needs to be understood. So let's look at the Eight of Pentacles. In the tarot, we say that, okay, so him is kind of on the side. Three of Wands, we're receptive, but there might be something that we're not understanding quite well about the situation. There may be a part of fantasy in it. In the story of the tarot, we say that the hermit went to see the high priestess, and by understanding her knowledge, because she has the knowledge of the why, of the invisible, what comes before our situation. Why did this happen? She sees the distortion, the misunderstanding. She understands it, all of it. Then she forgives it, in a sense like, I understand it, I do not carry it with me, but I will gain the wisdom from that event so I can apply it into my life. That's why she's in between the two pillars that you see right there. So the pillar of severity and understanding, where we live certain distortions on different levels of consciousness, and the white pillar of wisdom, where we're applying it. We need to be in the middle so that we're not just dogmatic and we're not just lost in the consequences of the distortions around us. So here, with the hermit and the Knight of Wands, let's see. Oop. Okay, so there is something that we haven't finished healing, maybe. Four of Swords. We haven't finished understanding. And so that will maybe put us in the Four of Cups. And something that is in the Four of Cups, we cannot have a different result than what we've known before, because we're only looking or seeing from what has already been manifested. Been there, done that. These are the waters I know. These are the waters that have been manifested before. I cannot see that cup, so I am trapped in this range of frequency. Let's call it like that. It's a bit like if life is radio, then I'm stuck between 94.2 and 96.5. I don't believe 105 exists, or not even AM exists, just FM. And so I'll only manifest the programs that I've known, that because they're the ones I can receive and they're the ones I can perceive. So I'm only going to interact in this. So it's a frequency prison, the Four of Cups. So when we haven't finished healing, understanding a shadow, forgiving it, turning the page on something, we're, even if we have a beautiful new opportunity, we might turn it into something we've always known. So that maybe is the questioning that you have to keep in mind this month. Let's look at death. Death will want to help you, clear out this so that you can see clearly, and so that you're not like this. And here, 6 of Wands, so that you can come back from whatever it is, so that you're not in response to whatever was in those 3 cups, but you are autonomous. There you go. I understand the lesson. Now the energy can support me. 6 of Wands. I'm not reacting. I am acting. So maybe some of the old things are about 5 of Pentacles, abandonment, sacrifice, just surviving between this and things that are balanced. I'm not being ghosted, I'm not being taken advantage of, but things are balanced and equal. So that would really make the big difference. Your higher self knows how to make things balanced and equal. It has the understanding from above to bring balance below. But your lion, if he only lived this, he's gonna act, react, perceive, speak from that perspective. Let's look at the strength in reverse. So reversing this, takes a lot. And the first step is probably going to be to release these old waters. We are going to have a new moon in Pisces at the end of the month. I would use that opportunity to clear the old waters so that your fire, so that you can master your fire. I think Taurus had something like that. Master your fire. And here I have the Ace of Pentacles in reverse with it, because I'm sure that once this is done, then the opportunity to change cycles, have something new, concrete, manifest a new seed will arrive. Magician. Oops. Make it clear for the Magician. Yeah, well, okay. So we need to work on the pentacle, because see, if in that 5 of Pentacles part, we think we're not enough. It's the lack. We're not enough. We don't have enough. What we're doing is not enough. It's that belief. Okay, I have something missing. Root chakra, Queen of Pentacles. It's purely karmic here. So the Magician has a very hard time manifesting if he thinks that what he's going to manifest, either he doesn't deserve it, it's too good for him, or he won't be able to make it, or whatever it is. Then him is going to, since it's Saturn, and Saturn, he helps us or he breaks us. He helps us if we have our stuff together, and if there's a weakness, he's gonna press on it so that we do something about it. So that means that this is kind of a karmic situation that you need to understand, Sagittarius, so that you can finally heal from it and start seeing life from a different vibration. That means having access to new experiences that the universe is trying to give you, and not just rely on what you have known until now. So she needs to come back up so that you can be balanced in the two, so that whatever is that opportunity is really taken as a new opportunity and not being turned into one like the past. So I'm going to call this new opportunity, because it is a new one, but not from the same pack that you've known. So, okay. A new opportunity. So on this, my beautiful Sagittarius, before we leave, I just want to tell you that finally I put the links, I was able to put the links to the book in the bottom here under the video, and you have it also. This is the book I wrote on tarot and the tree of life that you see behind me. It's very comprehensive and a beautiful way to see where we're at, where we're going, what are the paths to realign ourselves, and so on. So you can get it through there or on my website, mysticwitchtarot.com, where you can get the readings and the course and all of that. So on this, my beautiful Sagittarius, thank you for watching, sharing, commenting, and all of that. Thank you also for the ones of you who gave donations. It helps more than you think. And on the new moon and the full moon, I ask the divine to give you back in the shape that is the most beneficial for you. So on this, namaste. And I'll see you next month.